What types of targeting are you finding in your research are most effective? And then we'll come back in a minute with which types are least effective. But let's start with what works.
I think the targeting that comes through as being the most effective is the targeting that is, and this is kind of a somewhat unsatisfying answer, Eric, so forgive me, but like the targeting that is the least intrusive and the most accretive. And so when we're working with our clients on approaching the ecosystem and competing and differentiating in the space, it's easy to say, and I'm going to give an example that is a real life example from another industry panel I participated on, but I appreciate it sounds like it could be made up. So there was a company that had a movie studio that had a new release, and they came to the publisher and they said, I want to target people of Asian descent who like strategy games for this movie release, right? And the conversation in this example was like, well, we don't have that kind of targeting. And oh, by the way, is that even the right target? And so I think the targeting that works the best is the targeting that goes underneath the hood a little bit on, it's not about just demographic details. It's not about, what we think or the stereotypes that we're making on the types of people that are going to be interested in this new film. It's the targeting that actually, finds the right way of balancing with consumer journeys, which by the way, have also changed. It's no longer a consumer journey, it's consumer spaghetti, like funnels getting collapsed if they even exist at all, if you believe in the marketing funnel. So I think a lot of this, like when you think about targeting, it's, okay, what do we have? And then let's engage in a two-way conversation with the publishers that we're thinking about advertising with, or the publishers that we're thinking about working with, to understand who they have, and then find the way to match our data models up in a compliant way to kind of get underneath the targeting that works for us. Because Eric, in some cases, targeting, like if it's a big, superhero blockbuster, or if it's a niche foreign language film, or if it's all these things are going to have a different targeting algorithm that is right for them. There is no one size fits all model on targeting, and it really will be nuanced depending on what type of thing you're looking at. But it needs to be a listening discussion and dialogue between brands, marketers, agencies, and publishers to get to the right targeting engine.